Hello, everyone. My name is William Wang, and today I'm going to be interviewing the Math Club. If you guys would like to start by introducing yourselves.
My name is Jerry.
My name is Daha.
I'm WeiWei.
And I'm Ethan.
And we are the juniors of the executive team in the Math Club. The seniors are busy right now with their exams, so we're here to represent them.
Yeah. So tell us a bit about the Math Competition Club at PMSS. What do you guys organize for weekly meetings?
So basically, we give out problem sets, and they are they basically are from the problems from the upcoming math contest. Like now, it's the CTMC,
So where are these questions from? Are they from
the Waterloo website.
Water?
Each contest should give you the website from the questions on the website.
And we also have a new problem of the week whiteboard. It's right now located right outside Mr. Wong's room. So that would be great if everyone just goes there and try out the problem every week. For sure.
Yeah, myself, I've tried out some of the problems there. It's quite interesting. It's fun to do, right? There's also places that you can write beside it. There's space to do some work. And it's a great thing if you want to talk about the problems with your friends, maybe try to work out the problem together.
Yeah. And we're also planning to actually add prizes to that. So yeah,
it's quite
keep it interesting.
Okay, so what is math all about? What is math to you? Why is it important to do math and do math contests?
So I started doing math contests in grade 4, and the first time I did it didn't go so well. But it's like climbing a staircase, right? Like you go up every staircase, every contest you do, every day you work on math, you see your improvement, and then it makes you happy when you solve a problem that you couldn't solve before, and when you improve. I think that's what math is important to me.
I actually have a little story. So in grade 9 or just in previous years, I have been above average in math, but I've never really been excellent. But yeah, just the whole problem solving in general, I thought that a nice solution that you make, you can see it very beautifully and you can really look at it and be proud of yourself. And just the work itself, it could just be a piece of art if you do it well. So yeah.
So grade 6 was kind of a turning point for me, because it was the first time I did a math contest, and it was it felt really different from curricular math, and yeah, I found more beauty in math, and yeah.
I just want to add on there that's really great. Doing math for me, I started when I was in middle school, and what I found was helpful for me was taking steps one at a time. That's really what led to right now I'm doing lots of math contests. I hope to do more in the future. But yeah. So on to the next question. So we know the Math Contest Club organizes a lot of contests during the school year. So tell us a bit about the various contests that you guys do.
Yeah, so mainly we are focusing on the Waterloo contests, like the CIMC, the COMC, which was introduced 2 years ago.
COMC is Waterloo.
Oh,
That's not Waterloo, but
my bad. But we also do the Euclid, Fermat, Pascal, all of those. We try to include everything. And we're even doing the CTMC, which is kind of unofficial, but we just want to have fun.
Yeah, some other contests we do are American ones, so the AMC, and that's kind of a progressive contest. So if you score well in the AMC, you go on to the AIME. If you do well on that, go on to the USAMO or the USHJMO. Same with the COMC. So those are kind of what I would call the bigger contests, right? There's more at stake, and those are actually how the national teams are being chosen.
I'm just curious for you, do you have any experience?
I've made CMO, which is COMC, the thing after COMC, last year, and this year I did the USAJMO. Now, those questions are really difficult, and the contests are usually 9 hours, for 6 questions. So like you spend like 2 whole days just racking your brain at some problems, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So another question is like, how do you guys prepare for contests? Start, WeiWei.
Sure, I'll start. So before, when I was preparing for contests, I would always just do past contests. It's a good starting point, right? You do past contests, you see what you get, you mark down the questions that you don't know, you didn't get, you had troubles with, and you start looking and you start focusing more into those topics. So I think a good starting point is to do past contests and move on into learning more specific topics.
Yeah, that's a very good point. It's very similar. I feel like a lot of people have WeiWei's approach, even me. I just do past contests whenever I can, and then if there's something I missed or something I can't do, I just focus more into it. And for me, I try not to look at the answer key as much. I try to really drill into the problem, even if it may take like days or weeks. Just really go at it. Don't just look at the answer just because you're stuck.
I believe that practice is very important for the math contest, since like even if you know the points, the knowledge that you need, you might not like see it immediately. So like if you practice, then you can like have more experience, so you know where to start. And that's why like coming to the meetings is like recommended.
Hi, Mr. Wang.
We're
We're recording an interview right now. Okay, so I just have something to say. Like a lot of people that I know get tired or frustrated when they're having a problem they can't solve. So what is your advice for them?
Yeah, everybody goes through this. Everybody gets stuck. Even I have, and people get frustrated. Like, I understand that a lot, but the important thing is for you to just keep fighting through it. Just don't fight too much, but there's a good line of how much you should put, like how much effort you should put in. So if you can't do a problem first, don't just look at the answers, as I said. Try to really think about it for a couple hours. And if you really want to do it, if you really want to, put your everything into it, you can put in days and weeks. But yeah, that's my advice. Just don't look at the answers right away. Just try to do it.
And yeah, I totally understand. Been there myself. Like when you have a problem you can't solve, it's really frustrating. Just can't seem to find it. A good way to overcome this is to just keep keep the question in your mind. Always think about it when you have like some sort of free time. Or if you're really, really stuck, you can look at the answers. But keep that in mind that when you're looking at the answers, you don't just want to look at how they solved it. You want to think about why they thought of it this way. And maybe next time you can think of a solution that's similar to theirs.
So, Ethan, do you want to ask the next question?
Okay, so moving on to the next question. Is math, in your opinion, a broad field of knowledge? And can just about anyone in the world learn math and apply it in their daily lives?
Math is like for sure a broad topic. It has like it covers many things. And as for if anyone can learn about math, like math is like really important like to many things. So like you can use it in many places. So like yeah.
This is actually a very interesting question because for those IB kids out there, in grade 11 and 12, you do something called TOK. And one of the units in TOK is math. And it talks about the knowledge of math, the origin, the importance. And that question right there is something I actually discussed like very recently in my TOK class. And our group or our class kind of concluded that math is just something that you discover and invent at the same time, and it's kind of just in nature, and mathematicians just try to uncover it through logical deductions and reasoning. And just overall, if you do a lot of math, it does apply to your daily lives because it enhances your logical thinking skills and deductions, reasonings, and yeah, it just kind of gets you more logical in a way, which could be good, and for careers as well.
Yeah,
it's an important skill.
Yeah, just adding on to Daha, I think the most important skill that you can obtain from doing these math contests is like problem solving skills. To not give up, to keep trying, to find different ways to look at the problem from a different perspective.
All right, guys. So lastly, we're going to work on a logic puzzle. Okay, so let's draw this puzzle up on the board, and then let's see how it goes. Okay. All right, guys.